Hello, my love. Good morning to you. I hope that this finds you well. I hope that you are rested. I hope that you have stretched yet today and felt the muscles in your body tense and release. I hope that you have room for repair in your life today. Somehow, by some means as you go about your day, I hope you are aware of and have room for repair. I was thinking about the idea that you are not alone. And this is something I found in my life. It's not something always to remember, but as you know, well, as you learned later in life, I had my darker moments, and there are times when one can feel that they are alone, that they are the only person experiencing a certain thing, usually a not comfortable thing. And when you feel weighted down by the world, when you feel overwhelmed and hopeless and dejected, I think it is so important to try to remember, and it's so hard to do in those moments, that you are not alone. As you are there feeling these overwhelming feelings, suffocating in a sense, you are not the only person feeling those things. There are other people in the world at that very moment, even right now, feeling those very same things. And I found in my life that there was a comfort in that, in a sense that we were not suffering in isolation, and we are not suffering by ourselves. Setting aside the whole analysis of suffering issue and that, but it sort of ties into the idea that we are one, that there is for me at least, I felt and more so now even, a larger connection between us, a larger consciousness that we are a part of. And realizing that you are not alone was a balm to me. It was not something to keep in mind when you are in that pit of despair, because in those moments the focus is on the self. And to realize that you are not alone requires you to focus on someone else, and to realize that the feelings you feel are felt by someone else, which means you set them aside and you realize this other person is indeed suffering as much as you somewhere in the world right now, feeling what you feel. And that also, by the way, is the trick to help pull oneself out, is to not focus on the self. It's to focus on others, is the way to truly climb out of those depths. Or at least I found for myself. It's so easy to talk in vast generalities that should apply to everyone, and that is not always the case, and will not be the case for you. But that, for me, was so helpful. To remember you're not alone. As simple as that. So, it being so simple, I will leave it there, and I will bid you adieu and recommend again the Goon Sax. Which music also interestingly sort of has some of it was sort of jaunty and uplifting, and some of it also slipped into the darker realms too, which I enjoyed. So take it all for what it is worth. As always, I love you, and with that I will bid you adieu.